We have Gopher volleyball. Minnesota volleyball clinched the Big Ten title last weekend in a 5-set match against Ohio State. This weekend, Gophers finish off the Big Ten season at Penn State and at Rutgers, and then get into NCAA tournament time. So we'll open it up for questions for head coach Hugh McCutcheon.
Hugh, how? Oh, go for it. Go ahead.
What can you say about the balance of the team in giving you guys success to win the Big Ten? How has that helped you guys?
Yeah, I think the offensive balance has been great. I think the defensive effort has certainly helped us a lot. The offensive side of things, obviously, there's a lot of different ways we can attack. But I feel defensively we're getting a lot of extra swings because we're able to create some opportunities back there. So it's been good. Yeah.
Because you have so many offensive threats for opposing teams, it's got to kind of be hard to game plan because anyone can go off at one time. How, I guess, as a coach, how much stress does that relieve you?
Yeah, I guess I can't comment on how other teams see us to defend us, but I just like the fact that we can get it done in a lot of different zones across the net. I think that's certainly been an advantage for us. Yeah.
Hugh, how important is this final weekend, confidence-wise, playing to get to, I guess, going into that Big Ten tournament?
There's no Big Ten tournament, just the NCAA tournament. So. Yeah, I mean, this weekend will be another couple of good matches. You know, I think at this point, you know, as John Wooden said, you earn the right to be proud and confident. I think this group's earned the right to be confident, not particularly relative to our opponents or anything, but just, you know, they've had to grind through some stuff. And, you know, if they're not feeling like they can be successful now, then I'm not sure this weekend would make a huge difference. The thing that's most important is that we continue to honor the commitment to the moment of competition relative to this idea of our incremental improvement, to this idea of getting out there and seeing this as another opportunity to improve and another chance to compete in what's probably the best conference in the country this year. So we're not somehow, you know, taking our foot off the pedal here just because the Big Ten's done, and, you know, really these matches are important for us, and we'll hope to get after it.
The team hasn't finished undefeated in the Big Ten since 2009. How important, I mean, would that be, obviously just to get 2 wins this weekend, but as a monumental task as that was going through the whole season?
Yeah, we don't think about it, and if it happened, great, but if it doesn't, we're still Big Ten champs, and that was the goal. Yeah, as I said a couple of weeks ago, I don't think they, you know, whatever, put the trophy in an extra special bow if you go 20-0 or something. I don't think you get anything different. You're still Big Ten champs, and, you know, the idea is to continue to improve. This phase of our competitive season is important, but then the one coming up is also really critical. So we're making sure that we're ready for that.
Do you think this team has more depth than other teams that you've coached prior at the U?
Yes.
That really help. Does that help out in practice, being able to compete hard with, doesn't matter who's on the court, but that?
Yeah, I think the level of practice has been great. I think all of the athletes that are on the team do contribute to helping us become, you know, the best we can be, and you know, that's the great thing about being able to win something tangible at the end. You know, to have a trophy and put on a hat and do all the things is that it in a really real way expresses that it was a team effort, and it allows people that maybe don't get you know, as much of the spotlight to really feel connected to it, because they're a huge part of what we do. The whole team won this thing.
How important is it going to be to get off the quick starts going into the NCAA tournament, because you've had a couple first sets that you've dropped in the last few, you know, weeks?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously how you start matters, but I think it's more important how you finish. So, you know, if we get off to a good start, great. Certainly that's what we hope to do every time we step on the court, but our opponent has something to do with that as well. So, most importantly, I think, can we grind through it if we get behind, and, you know, make sure we're there at the end.
Coach, what aspect of this team are you most excited for and most excited to see moving into the tournament?
I just think you know, we've been talking about this idea of balance, but just their improvement also has been quite satisfying to see. You know, they work very hard. I think most people say that, but as we know, hard work's easy to talk about. It's much tougher to do. And I think they also are very conscious of the fact that there are things we can do today that can help us be better tomorrow. So there's this very strong commitment to incremental improvement that has been very much a significant part of our success, I think. So continuing to see that over the next few weeks will be great. Yeah.
Anything else for Coach?
Thanks, everybody.